Good. So good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Kasha, for the opportunity to talk here about drivers and trade-offs around printed electronics for drug delivery devices. My name is Christoph Berger, and one of my responsibilities as innovation officer at Ypsomed is the global scouting for emerging technologies, and amongst other, I do this for printed flexible electronics. Ypsomed is a developer and manufacturer of injection and infusion systems. So the name Ypsomed comes from the Greek word ipsos, meaning self, and medication. So it's all around self-medication, liquid drugs that you take yourself. We are located and headquartered in Switzerland. You see our headquarters in the bottom left, and one of our factories with a lot of injection molding machines. We have about 4 production sites in Switzerland, one in Germany. We have 1,800 employees across the world in over 20 countries. And Ypsomed consists of 2 businesses, one of which is Ypsomed Diabetes Care, My Life Diabetes Care. It's our own brand that we sell directly to the market. And it's all about products around the treatment of diabetes with a focus on type 1 diabetes pump therapy. So at the core of this, of course, is the pump, the black device here with the touch screen, and with the attached to it the infusion set. That's what the patient actually wears on his body and inserts the needle into his body to get the insulin. The device itself is typically carried in a pocket. An important part is the whole software that controls the pump and interacts with the patient. We have a patient front end and doctor front ends. And also the third important part is the glucose measurement device here, CGM from Dexcom, which in that case, of course, we don't manufacture this. That's something we just distribute, but it's tightly integrated into the whole system here. Some other stuff around diabetes needs and in development external of the company at the moment, but I want to mention it because it's kind of interesting in this context, is a patch pump where basically the pump and the infusion set are merged into one single device, which is directly worn on the body and which is also a disposable device. The other business units we have is delivery systems. So there our clients are pharma and biotech companies. It's a B2B business where we don't sell directly to the end user market. And it comprises a range of injection devices. It's always about subcutaneous self-injection again. In the top half, you see a range of auto and patch injectors. So all the volume here is injected at once in a very simple operation. 1 milliliter, 2.25 milliliter, high viscosity applications, large volume up to 10 milliliter, and then connectivity and sensing add-ons, which I will talk about later. They're being used for a wide range of diseases that you can see here, autoimmunity, typically inflammatory, more and more also immuno-oncology, the large volumes, and so on. And then the other half of the picture down here, a range of pen devices. Typically, you can set the actual volume in contrast to the above. Some fixed, typically multiple use, but also disposable, everything pre-filled here and disposable. Some devices also reusable. And also here we have connectivity add-ons for some of the devices. Now, let me jump to the next one. I would like to say some words about some special characteristics of our business. So it's a B2B platform of medical devices. What we do basically is we develop on our own cost and risk a product which is fully functional, where we also have kind of the manufacturing infrastructure ready, and we market this to our pharma and biotech clients under our name. And when they decide to bring their drug to the market in one of our delivery devices, they start a custom project, typically consisting of a customization phase and the whole clinical studies and regulatory approval steps before it then comes to the end user market, so to the patients. And that is then in the form not under our name anymore, but customized to this particular drug and client and under